Yom Tov. That means good day in Hebrew. Today is Thursday, the 15th of November, 2018. This is Stephen Bruck presenting to you, because you know who you are, a Messianic moment. And before we start, I got 1, 2, 3 administrative things. 1, go to the right-hand side. 2, click on subscribe. 3, receive an email every time I make a posting. And on the video that you're watching, in the lower right-hand corner or in the upper left-hand corner, go over there and click on subscribe. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, but if you do, please go back to the website and subscribe there too, because I don't always do a video. So let's get into today's little drosh. I was reading Dear Abby the other day, and a grandmother wrote that she's upset her teenage children never send her a thank you card for the gifts and the money she sends them. And Abby agreed it was wrong and said that when people do not send thank yous for gifts they receive, the message it sends is that the receiver of the gift has no respect or appreciation for either the gift or the sender. And when I read this, I thought how nice it would be to send Yeshua a thank you card. You know, after all, he gave me the greatest gift anyone could, eternal joy in the presence of the Almighty. It's wrapped. I already took possession of it, which anyone else can do, by the way, with their gift of salvation anytime they want to. And although I do have possession of it, it's all wrapped, it does have a little card on it that says, do not open until after the end times. Of course, we can't really send a thank you card to Yeshua. I mean, first of all, we don't have his email address. And if we use the post office, I mean, they deliver nationally, they deliver internationally, but they don't deliver spiritually. You know, so what can we do? And I just thought, what can we do? Well, how about we do what he said we should do in order to show our appreciation? And he told us this in John 14:15. And what he said there was, if you love me, keep my commands. That's it. Because the problem here is that too many different religions will argue over what his commands were. And that's a shame, because he never really made any commands. He always quoted from and obeyed the Torah. So his commands were what we find in the Torah. Now, if you really wanted to, you could say his only real commandment to us is found in Matthew 22:36. Now, this is a passage. It starts with one of the Torah experts asking Yeshua, what is the greatest commandment? And Yeshua's answer is, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy strength. This is the greatest and most important commandment. And the second is similar to it, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. All of the Torah and the prophets are dependent on these two commandments. So, even those commandments, though, are not original commandments. The first one is found in Deuteronomy 6:4-7, and it begins what in Judaism we call the Ahavta, which is said almost immediately after we say the Shema at every service. And the second one, love thy neighbor as thyself, well, that's Leviticus 19:18. Do you want to send the Messiah a thank you card for all he has done for you? If you do, that's a good thing. And all you need to do is obey God's commandments in the Torah as best you can. Now, I'm not saying obedience is the way to get to heaven. It's not. Faith is. But every Torah commandment you do obey sends a thank you card to Yeshua. And that's all I wanted to say today. So, think it over. And thank you for being here. Please share me out if you like what you hear. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate your comments, which you can make on the website or on the YouTube video. Either way, all I ask is when you make a comment, be nice. So today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday the 16th, and we will have, as always, a message on the Parsha for that Shabbat. Until then, thank you again for being here. Lehi Trot. See you around. V'Baruch Hashem.